Man, this is kind of off the script, and that's what this is about. Like, I mean, what do y'all really think about the Will and Chris Rock joint?
And I it was, to me, it was disappointing just for, and not just their situation. I felt like it was disappointing for us to finally be able to produce the Oscars with an all black production, and to have that happen, whether it was real or fake. In my opinion, a lot of people say it was scripted. It was scripted. To me, that's worse than if it happened for real, because it looked like we just sold out to have some ratings. Like, this is the first black produced Oscar
I don't think it was
awards,
fake.
and some people are saying it was scripted. I'd rather it be real.
Oh, it was real.
Because if it ain't, and we did that, man, that's crazy. We basically sold out. But I hate Will done that. I'm one of the people that felt like he could have addressed them backstage, or he could have addressed them there. I don't think he had to hit them though, but I think he could have been like, "Hey, my wife ain't like that. Apologize to her right now." You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Right.
And had Chris apologize to her right there, to me, it would have had the same effect. You would have respected, you know what I'm saying? You would have walked back what you said, and you know what I'm saying? You would have respected how my wife felt, right, versus him being physically attacked or assaulted, or whatever word you want to use. But it was disappointing, but it's gonna pass over. Everything pass over, so it's gonna pass over.
I respect your opinion. How about you, Ahmad?
Shit, man. Can I answer it honestly?
Yeah, because mine is not really the same as Nick's. So go.
Now obviously, we got a little more context of things. You're listening to different podcasts, and you kind of seeing different breakdowns, and you get more inside information. I still think it's some whole shit, to be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I always believe in standing 10 toes behind your family, your woman, all those things. But I mean, Will was laughing himself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what make it tough for me to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't, and I don't thing too, growing up in the neighborhood, at least where I'm from, like, I don't really give you no brownie points if you knock off somebody that, you post to knock off. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right,
somebody that really don't cause no harm for real, or ain't cut like that. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, we don't even really respect that
exactly.
where I'm from. So it's just whole shit to me. Like, now, if that was the Rock up there and he was cracking a joke and you walked up there and you slapped the taste out of his mouth, then I'd be like, okay, so he must have really. But I still don't agree with it reacting emotionally. I think I'm always with class. I'm also always with the other thing. So I'm with you, Nick. Like, I'm the type, if it was me in that situation, my lady, first of all, I wanted to laugh first. You know what I mean? Number two, if I did feel some type of way and my lady felt some type of way, I'm gonna be more classy with it. Will I still probably smack you? I probably will, but it'll be backstage. I'm gonna address you man to man. You feel me? That's how I see it. Yeah. But I think it was a whole shit how it went down.
Yeah, I literally, is what I'm gonna say is probably gonna sound like it's all over the place, but I see I gain understanding from every side of it. I recently read Will's book and to put a little bit more behind it. I'm not making no excuse. I'm not making no excuse for Will. One thing Will has struggled with over the years is the fact that he felt like a coward. His mom got beat. He married Jada. Jada was into him and she loved him. But when they got together, she wasn't even trying to be in the spotlight anymore. She had bought a little farm. She was going to live a quiet life. Will's, he's flashy. She's not. She was been conforming to what he wanted her to do forever. So over the last few years, as he was unpacking all of his stuff mentally, emotionally, he just pretty much called himself a coon in so many words and said, I gotta respect, I gotta protect Jada at all costs. And I think, he was laughing at first, but when he seen her response to it, it just triggered him. I get the part about, we got a black producer, this. I get that. But I think what that moment proved is that Will is human. And everybody's saying like, oh yeah, if it was The Rock up there, he wouldn't have said it. But you also got to ask yourself, if that was The Rock sitting out there, would Chris said that to him? Would Chris say that to The Rock?
I think Chris would. Chris done a
Chris
lot.
probably would. Chris probably would.
Chris done a lot. And he's cerebral. Like Chris stand-ups to me are like very cerebral. You learn a lot. It's funny.
He's like a Chappelle.
I like your point, Phil. And then let me tell you why I like your point. I did read that too. I learned that about Will Smith, about feeling like a coward. And I think that moment probably was triggering. I think with him being in the news recently, his wife, putting him in peculiar situations, red table stuff. We don't even have to go all the way deep into it. We all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think I feel like it was an expression of enough is enough.
Yeah.
And I think also too, just to piggyback a little bit of what you said, like Jada came out too in the red table when she was talking to her mom, and I think Willow was there as well. She was addressing that she never even wanted to get married.
She didn't. She did not want to get married.
She
just wanted to have like
a
domestic partnership. She's a hippie. She's a hippie, She didn't want that.
But
I think it's been a blow to Will.
Mm-hmm.
This my thing though. We could talk about Will felt like a coward and all that, but what he been going through lately with Shawty, that's been publicized, man, he choosing to go through that. So I can't give him that, because this Shawty is talking about another man in your face in front of everybody. Your daughter is writing a man that's been dead over 30 years and saying, please come back and make me and mommy happy. You don't even know this man. And what has your mother been telling you about this man, that you should come back when you got a daddy that's alive right now? That's a good dude. Will been doing, you know what I'm saying? Will face card before this. He was
already done. He was triggered.
He
was triggered. The man was triggered.
He was the golden boy before this happened. So,
but here's another thing I want people to not think. I mean, you know this from reading the book. Will wasn't as soft as everybody thought he was.
Yeah, he's from West Philly for sure.
He wasn't as soft as.
I ain't never believed he was soft.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never believed he was soft. But he been through so much with Shawty